I wish it would be easy to put into words the feelings of my last few days here in China. It's not easy to get on film, on camera, when you're writing, the feeling, the emotions. How does it feel like emotionally? What about the smells, the sights, everything in those last few moments before you leave? How do you feel? These guys selling watermelons. There is one thing that when you're, I guess anywhere new especially, if you can't get out and about, if I can't get out and about, I would go absolutely mental. The beauty of having these blue bikes, I've got my driving license as well, but the beauty of having this blue bike, which is like a couple of pounds to hire for the whole day, is it gives you freedom, gives you that freedom to explore. Without that, in China, you would be losing your mind. So during this trip to go and put some money in the bank, I'm just going to give you my thoughts yet again on living in China. What's it been like? Highs, lows, the school, the employment. How's it all gone? I mean, I had a 3-year contract and I've left after a year. But that's not really a reflection on the school or the job. I'll explain as we go along. All those flashing lights are the cameras. Everyone gets photographed every 2 seconds. These delivery drivers normally do about 70 kilometers an hour. They're normally super quick. Yeah, I have to say I do like living in China, and I do like living abroad. I would recommend, should you get the chance to move to another country, do it. It's something that you'll never regret. You only live once, right? If you get a chance to go and experience a different way of life. Is this guy going to kill me? Yep. Mother fudger. If you get the chance to go and live in another culture, another country, I would take it. Accept it with open arms and go for it. Compared to a lot of Chinese cities, Nantong is not that well lit. Oh, this guy's losing all of his recycled stuff. That is all polystyrene. That's what he lost off the back of his truck on the floor. These are fitness guys coming out for a walk. Yeah, if you come to China with an open mind, then I think chances are you'll have a lot of fun here. It is possible to have like a really good time. It is brilliant. Over the years, I have had a real good time. I really enjoyed it. But you've got to keep an open mind. You've got to be a bit of a risk taker. So employment-wise, I mean, if you've got a job with a big company, Mercedes, BMW, whatever, and you really don't need to be listening to anything I tell you. You might just watch my videos because you want to see about the places I visited. But most or a lot of people come here because they're teachers or they want to teach. I would say if you're a teacher, like if you're a qualified teacher, then get a job in a good school. Do not get a job in a local school because it will be hard work and difficult, and you probably will not get the benefits unless it's a really high-end local. Get a job in a good international or a high-end Chinese school that really look after you. The money, the wages is as good as middle management in England. The benefits are that you'll be given medical insurance, flights. Your children will be educated in a fee-paying school completely free. Make sure that you get good medical coverage. Like you can see, I've just had an operation. You can watch on my videos. You can see on one of my videos that I've just had an operation on my knee. Now, if I'd had to pay for that, I'd be paying $20,000. What's that, about £25,000 for my knee operation? And I've been back to the hospital 3 times to have physio on it. Just that, it's like, you know, a lot of money. Then of course you just got the fun of living abroad, being an expat, doing all this kind of shit. It's good fun. Like I said, if you're a bit of a risk taker and adventurous, you would love it. Do not think twice. The younger you are, the better it is. I waited until I was 35 till I left. Yeah, I wish I'd left many years before I did. But at least I did it, eh? At least I did it. No matter where you live, you know, there's good points and bad points. Like here in China, you are ruled by the Communist Party, so you have to do things, which is the downside. But then you look on the positive side, everything kind of works. Look at these roads. I don't see anyone getting killed on the, well, there are people getting killed on the street, and there is these revenge against society attacks, and there is people getting stabbed and killed, and so there are, but it's nowhere near like you would get in England. Admittedly, all the news is suppressed here, so even if it was happening, you would never know about it. But you've only got to look on the streets, and I've been around China for 9 years, like all around it, north, south, east, west, and I very rarely see much trouble. And I've been out all night, literally all night in Beijing, till the sunlight comes up. I would never do that in places like London or Manchester. Alright, it's taken me the best part of an hour, but I am pretty much here now to put my 1,000 RMB in the bank. Mission is to get there in the Bank of Shanghai to deposit my £100. And if you're wondering what £100 would get you in China, I will explain it to you just now. If you're wondering what you get for your dollar, for your buck here in China, like maybe a Coke would be 50p. How much is a Coke in the UK? Just a 500 ml Coke would be like 50p or maybe less, 40p. To get a train, if I want to get the train from Nantong to Shanghai, it's going to be an hour and a half. That costs me £6 or £7. So you can start to see maybe £1 here would be worth £5 or £6 in England. So your money is going to go a lot further. Right, we're doing cash deposit. And then you've got the feeling of security. Yeah, I mean, stuff does happen here. You do get trouble. It's not like you don't get trouble, you do. So if someone tells you you don't, then they're lying. In, confirm. Yeah, right, so I've just deposited, actually, more than 1,000, I mean, it's 1,400. So I've now got £200 to last me 2 weeks to get me to Shanghai and back. And I want to do a bit of exploring in Changshu. And I'm going to get a taxi to the airport. Okay, we find ourselves back in Vintage Food Street. Dump the bike and get a burger, I think, burger and a beer. This bike is a bit effed. Oh, it's making a lot of noise, the thing's broken. Stand's broken, so it's just literally going to prop it up. Yeah, this is the place I smelt on the way in. Smells very strongly of spice. Smells a bit Indianish, Indian curryish. They've got lots of like crayfish. Looks like a crayfish place. Yeah, it is. It's got them. Friday night, it's not heaving as I thought it would be. I thought it would be absolutely rammed on the weekend. Take it easy. Alright, we're going to try it in here. Now. Now. Okay, what's your that? No? Okay. No. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, you cannot eat inside, just takeaways. What do you think I should do? Oh, IPA. Maybe we should just have a beer. Yeah. Hello. Hello. 我要喝一个啤酒，这个 IPA。
这个。
对，谢谢。
我先打点你尝尝，中文能听得懂吗？
中西一点点。
一点点。
对对对。OK， 我。
先尝一下。
OK。谢谢。Gonna try it. 好喝。谢谢，好吃。
你坐在外面。
谢谢。Cheers。
微信支付宝翻译成英文。
谢谢，谢谢。It's nice. Give me some peanuts. And some sunflower seeds. These ones you just crack open. I have to say that the beer is very nice, very Very zingy, very fruity. IPA. I could probably drink 3 or 4 of these, but I've got to try and ride the bike 2 hours home. And then these are a very Chinese snack. Sunflower seeds. Just eat Cheers. Right, I'll enjoy this for a bit. That is it. I better not get too pissed or I've got to drive home. Finish this and I'll be on my way. 谢谢你，再见，拜拜，拜拜。Right, that was great. Really nice beer. Enjoyed that. Nice IPA. Okay, we are just going to leave now. Vintage Food Street. My bike has got no helmet and the brakes don't work. So I'm not sure, I'm not even sure about drink drive laws in China on these things. Whether they're, I've never been stopped on one anyway, so, but literally I've got the brake full on and it's not stopping. Can you see that? It's literally doing nothing. So I think I'll stop and I'll swap it for one that is not going to kill me. So literally there is a massive mole on every corner. Right, I thought I was clever, I thought I knew where I was. And I thought it was literally just here. Oh. Sorry, these brakes are so terrible. Right, I thought I knew where I was, but I really don't. I'm gonna have to check. So we're not gonna go to Holland Street. We're gonna try and get home tonight. Might have another beer on the way if we can. Yeah, let's just try and get home. Alright, this might not be the best idea, but over there, I see a dark alleyway going into a park. Guess what? We're gonna go there. These brakes are terrible, absolutely bloody awful. Right, we're gonna go over there to that park. Okay, here we go. We're going to plunge into the darkness. Oh! And see where this takes us. There's not so many places where you feel comfortable doing this kind of thing, and actually in China you just have very little worry about getting killed. I mean, you can probably end yourself, but just generally like this, in some dodgy park where you've got no, oh, I want to go down there, I think. I mean, this could be, I would never do this in, like, well, anywhere apart from here, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't do this in London, I wouldn't do it in America. There's very few countries in the world where I would actually risk going, oh. Alright, look at that. Going like this. I'm going to show you the other side because it's rather nice as well. It's kind of pretty, right? What do you think of that? Yep, so I guess that is another plus point for China, basically Asia. Living in Asia, when I worked in Africa, I never felt this safe. Literally, I mean, you feel alive because you feel like you could die at any time. But here you feel very safe to just do things like this in the park. Let me know what you think about China in the comments. Do you think you could live here? Or at least work here for a year? What do you think about the place? I'm torn. I'm completely torn between the place because of the way it's restricted so heavily. And then the things you can do and the money you can earn. You know, I'm completely in two minds. I can see the positives and I can see the negatives. If I didn't have the communist government, if Xi Jinping wasn't squeezing its neck, would it be different? It started to open up in the 80s, didn't it, China? Don't know, that's the question, right? How would it be if it was a lot more westernized and open? Right, so I don't really know what else to say about China. I mean, after 9 years, I've had a good time. I've been happy with the jobs I've had because the schools were good, the companies were good that I worked for. I've had a good experience and I've enjoyed it. I know some people who have worked for not as good companies. That's the problem. You've got to if you're going to come here, get a good job with a good school that has a good package. Otherwise, you're just like everyone else. But I've enjoyed it, and I've had a nice time. But the time has come. The time has come when we have to say goodbye. The time is done. And at all times, there's a time in life when you must move on, when situations change, and gotta go across there in 7 seconds, sorry, let me just concentrate before I die. Yeah, things change and you move. And also after 9 years, basically, it's a bloody long time. I'm 56, so for 10 years, a fifth of my life, I've lived in China. Do you know, it's enough. It's enough. It's time to go somewhere else. The world's a bloody big place. And as much as I've enjoyed it here, there's a lot of places I want to go to and let's see. I want to see so many different places. Time to go. It's been happy. I've had a good time. I've earned my money. I can tell you a lot more if you want to know, ask me. The main thing is, if you're going to come here, come with an open mind, get a good job, make sure your package supports you and your family. Make sure you sign up for all these things. Look at the amount of bikes here. Just to make sure you can do everything like a local. I can't. But the more you can do, basically, the more fun you're going to have and the more enjoyable it's going to be. Get a driving license. It's easy to get a driving license in China. Check the video, I've done it before. So I would say, if you're thinking about it, bite the bullet, just do it and come. Okay? Hope you enjoyed today's video. Going around, having a few beers. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Okay, take care for now. Bye! It's not very warm. It's only in the 20s. And it needs to be in about the 40s. To make me feel warm. Alright, see you in Nantong. It's been a blast.